Hi everybody, welcome. A little bit of my history here. I was involved with the Vagina Monologues for about 6 years, and then when I moved to Chicago, I got involved with 1 Billion Rising, which is a portion of V-Day that actually involves dance because my master's was in dance therapy. And after 2 years of using dance as a form of therapy for everyone else, I lost dance as a form of therapy for myself, which was really unfortunate. It sort of shifted for me. So I got back into my voice because I had gotten so into my body that my body became something that was of service to others. And it was only of service to others. So when I came back to Michigan and I started my recovery from all of that, I basically searched for my voice again in order to help with that recovery. And I did about 9 weeks of slam poetry about my recovery to help with younger girls who were struggling with what I was struggling with at the time. And so when I got involved with the Firecracker Foundation and got to see and experience all these amazing women around me, I couldn't help but to start to write about it and to find that voice about what I was going through and what I had seen around me happening with all the men and women that had volunteered for this project. So I decided I would slam about it. And I will say, I'll preface, I was going to write it in bigger print for myself. And that didn't happen before I got here tonight. So if I stumble a little bit or if I get a little emotional, I apologize. But Tosh had sent me this. And I was just blown away by the image. And then she had also sent me a text that night that said, "From the roots of the tree, let it be." And I said, "Can I write?" Like, I was texting her and I said, "Can I write, please?" Because I needed to write. I heard "from the roots of the tree, let it be," and I just needed to write. So what you'll hear tonight is what flowed from that. I cannot be, except to be at fault. To exalt this lack of luck like a sitting duck and implode with a liability for my instability. We assume that we're at fault for this doom. Our fate's woven loom led us to this tomb, encasing our racing minds, bodies bind, and we find ourselves devoid of belief that we are valuable. We avoid our own grief as if we don't deserve to feel pain, unsuccessfully mending our never-ending unraveling of our traveling guilt. My fault, my mistake, my tease. Oh, please, let it stop. I shouldn't feel this way. I brought this on myself. I could have walked away. I'm not sure if it was just play. Then why do I feel this way? Further pigeonholed empty souls into a darkness of images of bliss. This misguided depiction of a culture built on fiction, a painted image of a body that no body can achieve. Oh, how they deceive. And where is our reprieve when we believe we are never enough, yet all too much? Maybe I should just go away. Don't go away. Don't run. Don't hide from the sun. Put your face in the light and bite down on your tongue and breathe open air into those lungs and feel how uncomfortable and awkward and gross and strange it feels to rebirth your true self into this world. Scarred, marred, wiggly, clumsy, broken, tangled, and terribly gorgeous in your courageous and outrageous release of a piece of your mind you've been waiting to give them. Deliver no quiver of doubt as you shout, "I survived." Do not hide. Dig. Dig so deep you weep, and your tears begin to seep into the ground, adding to the well that weighs you down. Creep. Creep through the forest of fears that you left here. Flood the gates from underneath and sink. You're on the brink of a breakdown. All around you are memories and shreds of everything that you dread. Find the thread. Find the silver lining below the pining to be what the world expects Instead, respect that you're not perfect and don't reject your radical resilience, your brilliance that exists. Twist of fate, it was not your mistake. You didn't cause this pain. You partake in what you regain. Never the same, but still the same you moving through the forest, taking root, dilute the shattered cries with tears from eyes that see hope and cope as you climb and you see from the roots of that tree, let it be. Climb and see. Listen. Listen, can you hear it? Listen for the boom. Shh. Listen. It's going to happen. They're smart. They're talented. They're creative and innovative and inspiring and thoughtful and bigger. They're bigger than this misconception of a desired perfection, which some formula or purchased powder, product, spray, natural decay will delay the aging of their beautiful skin, their raging, the explosion of voices, people who know their true selves are on fire, who honor their desires because their desire is for knowledge. They desire change. They do not desire to be estranged from their skin, deranged from what's within. No. Bodies on fire respect your desire and admire your energy as your blood begins to boil, burn, toil, churn. Listen. Shh. Listen for the explosion. There's an outburst, a surge, a spark. It's happening all around you, especially tonight. Listen. Listen for the sound. The sound of gathering hearts, worlds torn apart but willing to start. A revolution, to find solutions, to stop the pollution of images in our brain that drive us insane and cultivate shame. Instead, they came together full of desire, souls on fire, sparks are flying, eyes are crying. We will cry out, you are enough. You are worthy. You are breathing. You are beauty. Keep repeating. You are breathing. You are beauty. You are alive. You survived. Let the spark ignite. Let your desire fuel this fight. Let the explosion ignite. We are the firecrackers, exploding in our knowledge and our knowing that we are not victimized, and we will refuse to subsidize our desire to be on fire. We are a forest fire about to ignite. It'll blow you out of sight, blow your mind, but you must be quiet enough to hear the crackle, the spark. Firecrackers right here, making their mark. We must start. We must begin somewhere. Dig your roots. Dig them deep. Dig into the fear. There are loved ones near, all around you tonight. Dig. Begin the fight. Do it here. Let your brave be slave to the desire to ignite this forest fire, and ignite from the roots of the tree. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.